casket lying with flowers and wreaths laid on the ground as members of the public are making their way to the marquee. Well, a man who's being emphasized as a leader who has shown leadership, those were the words of IFP leader Mangosuthu Buthelezi. He has regarded him and paid tribute to Mtshali, saying that he had always put the interests of the country first. Now, if you remember, Dr. Lionel Mtshali first became premier in 1994. After the 1994 elections, he was then made premier, of course, of the KZN province. Now, that's a guard of honor. They're being made by members of the SAPS. They also have, the musical instruments there, just making sure that everything is under control before they have their guard of honor. Now, as we, of course, take a look at those visuals, I'll just take you through the life and times of Dr. Lionel Mtshali. As you do know that hundreds of people have made their way to Claremont for his funeral today. But he, of course, was a member of Parliament. He was part of the IFP's top leadership. And it seems the program is about to begin in Claremont, Durban.
I request the South African Police Services to lead us with the national anthem, please.
Well, those were the visuals of the live proceedings coming to you from Durban in KwaZulu-Natal. Of course, the funeral program of Dr. Lionel Mtshali, starting there with members of the South African Police Service leading, of course, in a national anthem. We can see, of course, visuals taking us to the casket, the wreaths, of course, being laid on the ground. Members of the public already made their way into the marquee, so the official provincial funeral may begin.
I will now call upon Bishop of Natal, Bishop Gabriel, to open with a devotion.
Ngiyabonga mphathi wohlelo ubaba ukwala ngibingelela umntwana wakaPhindangene ne executive yakhe ngibingelele uPremier ubaba uMacingwane, ngibingelele ontunankulu bayizolo abakhona phakathi kwethu, ngibone ontunankulu uDlalose, ngibone ontunankulu ubaba uMkhize, ngibingelele abahlonishwa bonke abakhona phakathi kwethu, ngibingelele imeya esikhona, ngibingelele indlunkulu yonke ekhona phakathi kwethu, namakhosi asendlunkulu, ngibingelele ngokukhethekile umndeni wakwaMtshali kanye nomndeni wakwaThusi, ngibingelela ibandla lonke egameni lenkosi yethu Jesu Kristu, amen. Bazalwane, ngiyayibongela ngaleli thuba lokuma phambi kwenu sihlanganiswa ukushiya ukababa wethu baba uLionel Mtshali, kodwa njengoba sisaqala lo msebenzi ngifisa bazalwane ukuthi sivule izwi lenkosi, ngoba yilo elisiphilisayo, yilo elisinika amandla ukuba thina esisele sikwazi ukuqhubeka siphile ngokwethembeka phambi kukaNkulunkulu. Ngizovula ngemvumo yenu bazalwane, ngizovula evangelini ngokulotshwa kaJohane isahluko se-15, ngizofunda ivesi le-10 nevesi elilandelayo le-14. uJesu uthi, uma niqina imiyalo yami niyakuhlala othandweni lwami, njengalokhu nami ngiqinile imiyalo kaBaba ngihlala othandweni lwakhe. Nginitshelile lokhu ukuba ukuthokoza kwami kube kini nokuthokoza kwenu kucwale. Bathandekayo enkosini, izwi lisikhumbuza ukuthi ukuthokoza komuntu, ukuthokoza kwethu kusekwenzeni izwi likaNkulunkulu, kwenza lokhu uNkulunkulu ufuna kuba sikwenze, sigcine imiyalo yakhe ukuze sihlale othandweni lwakhe. Ngifisela uMathusi, umndeni wakwaMtshali nomndeni wakwaThusi, nina nonke nikhona, nginifisela khona lokhu ngalolu suku esizovalelisa ngalo ubaba uLionel Mtshali, ukuthi ekuhambeni kwethu emhlabeni sihlale othandweni lwenkosi uJesu. Sizokwenza njalo njengoba sizwile ngokwenza intando yakhe. Ubaba uLionel akasekho, Tina esisele izwi engilifundile liqondene nathi ukuze sisaphila emhlabeni sihambe ngokwenza intando kaNkulunkulu, ngokwenza njalo sibe nokuthokoza kukaNkulunkulu kuqwale kithina. Nginifisela khona lokhu bazalwane, sengizophetha ngomkhuleko. Asikhuleke. uNkulunkulu ongcwele onguyise wenkosi yethu Jesu Kristu, kule mini uNkulunkulu siphakamisela kuwe izinhliziyo nezingqondo zethu. Sithokoza phambi kwakho uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele, noma izinhliziyo zethu zibuhlungu ngokulahlekelwa umholi wethu, ubaba wethu, ubaba uLionel Mtshali. Kodwa uJesu indodana yakho wasifundisa ukuthi eyintweni zonke kumelwe sithokoze. Sikhulekela umphefumulo ngababa Mtshali, sicela uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele ukuba ube nomusa kuye, umemukele embusweni wakho, ekuthuleni kwakho kwaphakade. Nathi esisele uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele, uselekelele kuba sikwazi ukuphokophelela siye phambili, sethembeke ekwenzeni intando yakho ukuze ukuthokoza kwethu kuqwale. Sicela konke lokho egameni lenkosi yethu Jesu Kristu, manje kuze kube phakade. Amen.
Thank you very much, Bishop Gabriel.